is that time to take the ride through the wonderful world of creativity, and I'm so glad you're coming along with us. I'm Melinda Kinlami. Loads of interesting art events lined up for you. Let's check it out. A festival of art fairs showcasing Nigerian creativity. The undergraduates are also not left out as they get their day in the sun. Then we head to the nation's capital, Abuja, to enjoy this exploratory performance by two thespians. We'll give you the details in a moment. Do stay with us.
You don't grow old and out of creativity. And I want the younger ones to know that age is not a challenge to creativity.
A lot of art fairs have been happening in the city of Lagos. Let's start with this one, which is projecting Nigerian creativity.
The 234 Art Fair opens with a new heritage, and for 10 days, the art community gets to enjoy carefully selected works of art that show Nigerian arts and craft in all its glory at this space in Lagos.
The art fair is for emerging artists, and we are showing painting, sculptures, and photography. And the idea is we have a lot of other things around the fair as well. A lot of programs for the artists. We've been doing this for like a few years now on a smaller scale, but having the plus 234 fair allows us to have it on a much bigger scale. We're using the new space in Pan-African Center. So everything here has been curated by Soto Gallery. So we had a call for entries at the beginning of the year, and we sifted through a number of artists, a number of works. And we're looking for work to have some originality, some interest, and some good stories around the works.
In selecting our artists, we made some specific selections in terms of like inviting artists. We also had an open call, and then based off of the open call, based on the submissions of the artists, the curatorial team, which is about 8 people, looked through, made selections together in tandem to the theme and to the presentation. As the name suggests, a new heritage and plus 234 Art Fair for emerging ideas. We expect visitors to discover a lot of new and emerging artists. We expect artists to also discover new and emerging styles, ideas of experimentation, and of course, multiple different ways of like presenting works.
Are about 200 artists and 600 artworks that span across an array of styles and techniques.
A lot of the artists that you see, most of them don't have in galleries, they do in their homes, in their little spaces. Now the idea behind this is that for those ungalleried artists, we can give them a platform to thrive, a platform to succeed, a platform for them to grow their craft, for them to be recognized, and also to put them on an international scale. So that's the whole idea. bring in local entrepreneurs, young people, people that are doing beautiful things in their corners, and then putting them on a platform for recognition. Also for them to also sell some of their craft, and also to empower a lot of these guys. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities in Nigeria. Art is just one of it.
The fair aims to nurture new talents and foster a deeper appreciation for art acquisition among the guests.
We would really like to see happen is emerging artists to follow the same path that Ozioma took, or Abuja Atishe took, or any path that they can take to success on the international stage. So we are looking to empower them, enable them, inform them, equip them with everything they need to succeed as artists internationally.
Some of the artists give us more insights into their creations.
I've been reading since I was in secondary school, so just different phases of my life inspire me. Like the bust I have is inspired by my friend, and I was just thinking a lot about the future and, you know, possible forms of different human evolutions. So.
I titled it Red Rose. Basically, I do more of female figures, talking about the difficulty, the challenges the female gender actually go through. So, yeah, it's my way of communicating to the audience, or to people that, okay, this is my take about it, and what is it that the society is doing about it. The Red Rose is just to appreciate. You know, when you are giving a lady a red rose, it's like you love the person, you appreciate what the person is doing. So now, to the ladies out there that are striving so hard to make the world a better place, take your flowers. That's it.
The show had engaging lineups such as workshops, masterclasses, music performances, and a rich collections of pieces.
Interesting images there. And for more ingenuity, we move to the Madhouse within the University of Lagos for Emerging Expressions, a national undergraduate art fair.
A rich display of artistry at the National Undergraduate Art Fair in the Madhouse within the University of Lagos.
We had an open call. A lot of artists submitted for this open call, and then we had a selection process. During the selection process, we were impressed with some of the works that we saw, the use of material. We have some artists here that have delved into pyrography, which is burning wood or burning the surface and then scratching out the imagery. We have some artists too who are into digital works. So we have a digital display downstairs as well. So it's just a kaleidoscope of different mediums and media.
This is the first of its kind, and we're trying our best to grace it to the Nigerians, and also to let them know that the artists in Nigeria, they are gifted, they are perfect, they are passing a message. They can go beyond just selling their art here in Africa or Nigeria. They can go globally. And these artworks we're talking about, people might not see it now, but people outside the country might see and relate to it. And I'm trying my best here to make everyone, we Africans, we Nigerians, and globally, to relate to what we're trying to do.
Emergent Expressions is what is being showcased by the organizers, who are poised to discover a new breed of talented creatives.
Another thing that is quite interesting about this exhibition is the fact that we're using blockchain technology in our market space, in the way that we are selling, right? So this is like one of those bridges between technology and art, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this moves forward from here. So I'm pretty much looking forward to seeing how technology can take its place in the arts and sit properly.
Blockchain technology is more than what people think it is. It's a ledger, and when I say it's a ledger, the ledger is something you can tamper with, which is our physical books. But blockchain technology you cannot tamper with it. When you have your artworks, it can never be tampered with if it's on the blockchain. And this can as well go into finance. This can as well go into every department you can think of. Having this kind of technology that exposes everything, that make everybody, you don't have to explain to anyone why this is this. So this is what we're showing. We're showing that, look, we can be authentic and we can as well have nothing to hide.
The fresh voices reveal the motivation behind some of these images.
My art style is called pyrography because I create my art with fire. I make use of fire to create my art. I burn on particle board and then I scrape with razor blade. That is the process I create my art. I am representing the normal human brain power with the motherboard. And my art is actually speaking about our father figure. The situation of the country has tamed our fathers to think like machines instead of the normal human. The father is always in this position, thinking about 5 to 6 days to come, paying of bills, how to meet up, and all of that.
My work here is titled Call Me By My Native Name, Ajike. So this is an invitation for people to embrace their native names, and with the name of the exhibition being called Emerging Expressions, calling people to come forward and be proud of their identities, express who you are as an individual, as a creative, and yeah, let the world see you.
I have 2 pieces here. One of them is titled My Word. In that piece, I showcase the fertility of woman world, like how everyone in this world get through the world. That's like the gateway to every woman being in life. The ball there, like it signifies the fruitness in human fertility, so coming in good.
The title of my work is called Emini, I Am. I paint about life and loss and spirituality, relationship with self. And this piece is a self-portrait of me self-actualizing, which essentially means me coming into my own being as a person. My medium is watercolor. I've been using it since I was I think 8. So I pretty much mastered the medium. So would I say I have a technique? No. I start, and then because you can't control watercolor, you just have to allow the process just turn into whatever it is. All my pieces are usually quite different anyway, so it's interesting for me as an artist to see how I evolve.
For Tikera Africa, it's time to source for a new crop of artists that can tell the continent's story and encourage them to keep this spirit alive when they graduate from their various institutions.
Our wordsmith is by Sonny Onaji, titled Dance in the Rain. The cloud is thick and dark outside, signs of rains out there, traces of lightning and thunderstorm, people running helter-skelter. Market women and men scampering, trying to protect their goods from the rain. Everyone trying to take cover to avoid the rain. Children singing, "Rain, rain, go away, come again another day." I'm standing, watching cause my dream is in the rain. Should I go? Should I run away? To avoid the rain, but my dream is out there in the rain. I will dance, I will dance, I will dance in the rain for my dream's sake. I have tried and given excuses before. I have tested failure out of mistakes. The more I try, the more I fail. I have waited for the storm and the rain stop. The more I wait, the more it rains. Should I avoid the tide or swim with the tide? Cause my dream is out there in the rain. I will dance, I will dance, I will dance in the rain, cause I don't know when the rain is going to stop. Cause my dream is out there in the rain. I will dance in the rain for my dream's sake. I will dance in the rain to fulfill my dream.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with this untitled acrylic on canvas work done by Insikan Abasi Seno. It's done with impasto. Then the Nightingale is an oil on canvas work by Emmanuel Breman. Walter Opogo has My Nigeria Dreams. It's a mixed media work. Then Perfect Complementary from the Sisters series is a mixed media on canvas work by Tomiwa Adilagun. A Mask for You, that's how Faith Gbadebo titled this mixed media work as well. While Amanda Charles has Fish Society Metaphor, a watercolor and collage painting on paper work. Dread on Puffer is an acrylic on canvas work by Adekunle Muiz. Sam K.O. has Innocent Sight, an acrylic on canvas work as well. While we wrap things up with Esther Obiru's Self-Reflection, an acrylic on canvas piece. So we have many works done with acrylic on canvas this week. Looking forward to seeing your lovely works of art that you'll be sending in next time.
Cripple Wolf is an avant-garde performance by Pendry and Ashim at the Norwegian ambassador's residence in Abuja.
Thespians, art lovers and members of the diplomatic community gather at the Norwegian ambassador's residence in Abuja to enjoy this neo-avant-garde performance.
A beautiful villa by the fjord, some miles from town. Not the great city of Christiania. Norwegian miles, English.
This story of family, love and loss, titled Cripple Wolf, is performed in a monologue style by Kate Pendry and Alden Asham.
We never knew. We never knew. You can never change.
Somebody said to me, there were ghosts in the room, and I felt that as well. That when you that's we all did that together, and I was also sort of aware of where I was. Suddenly, some of the things I was talking about in the context of being in Abuja, Nigeria, had so much more meaning than when I do it at home. So I think it's one of the most profound performances I've ever done in my career. My colleague Alden was in agreement with that. I haven't spoken to him, but I know that he feels that. We're just sort of overwhelmed. It's really, and now we're talking to people. We're talking about future projects. So.
My boy come play, my boy come run, my boy come play. Oh, the poor little pale face boy. Esther, my dear sister, my drowning sister. Oh, Alfred, brother, please don't go to the hills again. Don't go. Daddy, I will soon be strong, Papa, I'll soon be strong. And all you write is worth so much, Papa, I'll soon be strong enough, Papa, to go with you and walk with you.
I'm just completely overwhelmed by the response here in Nigeria. I have to say that we have been touring with this piece in Berlin and in Norway, obviously, but this is one of the few places where people really have understand the radicalness of what we have done and really have embodied Ibsen in a radical music drama way. So we feel both very understood and blessed and incredibly grateful for all the audience who has been so enthusiastic about this. We're overwhelmed.
There are different modulations to Pendry's voice to interpret each character, embellished by the right sound effects as given by Ashim. Then the lightings reflect the mood in each scene.
Come here. Why all those people by the pier? What? Where's Isle? He's in the garden playing. No, he's not. What? He's in the garden playing. No, he's not. What? He's in the garden playing. No, he's not. What? Shut up.
The original play, you have 6 characters. So you have one Kate being the only one playing all the 6 characters and narrating the entire 1 hour 45 minutes of the script to us. So it's another working style that we're also trying to see how we can adapt to our own working styles. And they are also trying to see how much of our own working styles they are also going to adapt. So that's where we are.
I know people are going to go crazy. The music community, the theatre community are just going to be, my God. Because actually Pidgin is, it's quite understandable. If you know English and you know the play, this can go all over the world. I'm so excited. The bottom line is this, it's so cool. It's so cool. It just makes us look really cool.
This tale was written by Norwegian dramatist Mr. Henrik Ibsen.
Such artistry. Well done to the team. And we have more to explore and enjoy on the next edition of the program.
I said you should take the bag inside.
Coming up on the next episode, we enjoy a drama performance of a play called The Human Angle in Lagos.
Why are you acting like a contentious woman? Why?
Then, in another part of the metropolis, a local pop art exhibition took place. To the nation's capital, Abuja, to enjoy Screwed, an exhibition by 2 artists. We're We encourage you to keep liking, sharing, and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever bubbly and indigenous art scene in the country.
Your ArtHouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of ArtHouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on ArtHouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's ArtHouse today. As always, we appreciate you for your company and look forward to your feedback as you keep interacting with us on our various social media platforms. I'm Melinda Akinlami, encouraging you to keep adding color to the world.